With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy, blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace.
Part 3 of 4.
Etc.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programas offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Chương trình của chúng tôi cung ứng nhiều ngôn ngữ. Xin xem suprememastertv.com/schedule.
All-seeing heaven, progenitor of time, forever blessed, deity sublime, propitious on a novel mystic shine, and crown his wishes with a life divine. Please continue watching to enjoy more spiritual poetry by the ancient prophet Orpheus, vegetarian.
Vegan, heaven loves you, my friend.
Αγαπητοί θεατές, σας ευχαριστούμε θερμά που είσαστε μαζί μας σήμερα. Means, loving viewers, we're delighted to have you with us today in Greek. I am Dimitra. The friendly people of the island of Crete wish you all the best on your spiritual journey and hope you find contentment and peace along the way. May God help all truth seekers understand the harm that animal people flesh eating has on one's spirituality and turn away from such immorality. Welcome to The Divine in All, selections from the Hymns of Orpheus, Part 1 of 2 and Words of Wisdom. Orpheus was an ancient spiritual master who was born in southern Bulgaria and is believed to have been the son of the Thracian king Aeagros. After his beloved wife Eurydice died in a tragic accident, he devoted his life to spiritual understanding. His spiritual teachings focus on the belief that human souls are divine and immortal, and once these divine souls come down to earth, they become trapped in the circle of successive rebirths. Utmost importance is thus placed on our actions on earth, with the venerated ancient master being a compassionate vegetarian who taught his followers that refraining from animal people flesh was an essential element for the salvation of humans. Orpheism became a religious and spiritual movement that was very prominent in ancient Greece. Many esteemed philosophers were greatly influenced by the teachings, including Pythagoras, Plato, and Empedocles. The enlightened Greek philosopher Plato wrote about the impact the vegetarian diet had on the Orphics, or followers of Orpheism, in his book Laws. Men abstained from flesh on the grounds that it was impious to eat it, or to stain the altars of the gods with blood. It was a kind of Orphic life, as it was called, that was led by those of our kind who were alive at that time, taking freely of all things that had not life, but abstaining from all that had life. In addition to being a spiritual master, Orpheus was also a legendary musician and poet. One of his most famous works is the Hymns of Orpheus, where spiritual teachings are set in poetic form. Today, we would like to present excerpts from the Hymns of Orpheus to you, dear viewers. Please enjoy. To Heaven. Great Heaven, whose mighty frame no respite knows, Father of all, from whom the world arose, hear, bounteous Parent, source and end of all, forever whirling round this earthly ball, abode of gods, whose guardian power surrounds the eternal world with ever-during bounds, whose ample bosom and encircling folds the dire necessity of nature holds. Ethereal, earthly, whose all various frame, azure and full of forms no power can tame. All-seeing heaven, progenitor of time, forever blessed, deity sublime, propitious on a novel mystic shine, and crown his wishes with a life divine. To fire. O ever untamed fire, who reigns on high, in Jove's dominions, ruler of the sky, the glorious sun, with dazzling luster bright, and moon and stars from thee derived their light. All-taming power, ethereal shining fire, whose vivid blasts the heat of life inspire. The world's best element, light-bearing power, with starry radiance shining, splendid flower. O hear my suppliant prayer, and may thy frame be ever innocent, serene, and tame. To Protagonos, creator of the universe, or the firstborn. Almighty first begotten, hear my prayer, whilst we wander through the air, glorying in thy golden wings, from whom the rays of gods and mortals springs. From eyes obscure thou wipe the gloom of night, all-spreading splendor, pure and holy light. Hence called the glory of the sky, on waving pinions through the world you fly. Dark-eyed splendor, thee I sing, genial, all-prudent, ever-blessed King, with joyful aspect on our rites divine, and holy sacrifice propitious shine. To the stars. With holy voice I call the stars on high, pure sacred lights and genii of the sky. Celestial stars, the progeny of night, in whirling circles, beaming fire light. Refulgent rays around the heavens ye throw, eternal fires, the source of all below. With flames significant of fate ye shine, and aptly rule for men a path divine. In 7 bright zones ye run with wandering flames, and heaven and earth compose your lucid frames. With course unwearied, pure and fiery bright, forever shining through the veil of night. Hail, twinkling, joyful, ever wakeful fires, propitious shine on all my just desires. These sacred rites regard with conscious rays, and end our works devoted to your praise. To the sun. Hear, golden Titan, whose eternal eye with broad survey illumines all the sky. Self-born, unwearied in diffusing light, and to all eyes the mirror of delight, Lord of the seasons, with thy fiery car, and leaping coursers, beaming light from far. With thy right hand the source of morning light, and with thy left the father of the night. Agile and vigorous, venerable sun, fiery and bright around the heavens you run. Foe to the wicked, but the good man's guide. Over all his steps propitious you preside. With various founding golden lyre, it is mine to fill the world with harmony divine. Father of ages, guide of prosperous deeds, the world's commander borne by lucid steeds, immortal, all-searching, bearing light, source of existence, pure and fiery bright, bearer of fruits, almighty Lord of years, agile and warm, whom every power reveres. Great eye of nature and the starry skies, with immortal flames to set and rise, dispensing justice, lover of the stream, the world's great sovereign and over all supreme. faithful defender, and the eye of right, of steeds the ruler, and of life the light. Propitious on these mystic labors shine, and bless thy suppliants with a life divine. To nature. Nature, all-parent, ancient and divine, O much mechanic mother, art is thine. Heavenly, abundant, venerable queen, in every part of thy dominions seen, untamed, all-taming, ever splendid light, all-ruling, honored, and supremely bright. Immortal, firstborn, ever still the same, nocturnal, starry, shining, glorious dame. Thy feet still traces in a circling course, by thee are turned, with unremitting force. Pure ornament of all powers divine, finite and infinite alike you shine, to all things common and in all things known, yet incommunicable and alone. Without a father of thy wondrous frame, thyself the Father whence thy essence came, all flourishing, connecting, mingling soul, leader and ruler of this mighty whole, life-bearer, all sustaining, various named, and for commanding grace and beauty famed, justice, supreme in might, whose general sway the waters of the restless deep obey, ethereal, earthly, for the pious glad, sweet to the good but bitter to the bad, all wife, all bounteous, provident, divine, a rich increase of nutriment is thine. Father of all, great nurse and mother kind, abundant, blessed, all spermatic mind, mature, impetuous, from whose fertile seeds and hand this changing scene proceeds. All parent power to mortal eyes unseen, eternal, moving, all sagacious queen. By thee the world, whose parts in rapid flow, like swift descending streams no respite know, on an eternal hinge, with steady course, is whirled with matchless unremitting force. Throned on a circling car, thy mighty hand holds and erects the reins of wide command. Various thy essence, honored and the best, of judgment too, the general end and test. Intrepid, fatal, all subduing dame, life everlasting breathing flame, immortal, providence, the world is thine, and thou art all things architect divine. O blessed goddess, hear thy suppliant's prayer, and make my future life thy constant care. Give plenteous seasons and sufficient wealth, and crown my days with lasting peace and health. For more information, please visit sacred-texts.com.
I truly believe that eating plant-based is a secret weapon for maximizing athletic performance. Rich Roll, vegan.
Gentle viewers, thank you for your company today. Please join us tomorrow for part 2 of this program. Coming up next is the devastating chain effect of extreme heat waves, part 1 of 2, right after noteworthy news. May the celestial melodies comfort and soothe you always.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/WOW.